Do not be people without minds of your own, saying that if others treat you well, you will treat them well, and that if they do wrong, you will do wrong. But instead accustom yourselves to do good if people do good, and not to do wrong if they do evil. Kindness is a mark of faith, and whoever is not kind has no faith. The best among you are those who have the best manners and character. A true believer is one with whom others feel secure, one who returns love for hatred. The greatest jihad struggle is to battle your own soul, to fight the evil within yourself. The best of you are those who are best to their families. Whoever does not show mercy to others, Allah will not show mercy to him. Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave. The strongest among you is the one who controls his anger. Charity does not decrease wealth. No one forgives another except that Allah increases his honor, and no one humbles himself for the sake of Allah except that Allah raises his status. Smiling in the face of your brother is charity. The most beloved of people to Allah are those who are most beneficial to people. He who is not grateful for what he has will not be grateful for what he wishes. The best wealth is a tongue that remembers Allah, a grateful heart, and a believing wife who helps him in his faith. Modesty is part of faith, and faith leads to paradise. The best of actions is to love for the sake of Allah, and to hate for the sake of Allah. Do not waste water, even if you were at a running river. Whoever believes in Allah and the last day should speak a good word or remain silent. The best prayer is the one performed on time. Verily, Allah does not look at your appearances or wealth, but He looks at your hearts and deeds. A true Muslim is thankful to Allah in prosperity, patient in adversity, and obedient during tribulations. No one has ever eaten better food than that which he earns by his own labor. Feed the hungry, visit the sick, and free the captive. The world is a prison for the believer, and paradise for the disbeliever. Be kind, for whenever kindness becomes part of something, it beautifies it. Whenever it is taken from something, it leaves it tarnished. The strong person is not the one who can overpower others. Rather, the strong person is the one who controls themselves when angry. The best of you are those who are best to their women. Do not belittle any act of kindness, even the smallest, for it has the potential to change a life. Paradise lies at the feet of your mother. The most beloved deed to Allah is to make a Muslim happy, remove his troubles, or pay off his debt. Do not talk excessively without remembering Allah, for excessive talk without the remembrance of Allah hardens the heart. A person will be with those whom they love. Do not be envious of one another. Do not artificially raise prices against one another. Do not hate one another. Do not turn away from one another, and do not undercut one another in business transactions. The ink of scholars is more sacred than the blood of martyrs. Allah does not look at your forms and possessions, but He looks at your hearts and deeds. Treat others with kindness, even if they do wrong to you. The most complete of the believers in faith are those with the best character. Do not waste your time, for time is the essence of life. A Muslim who meets the needs of another Muslim is like a brick in a wall, supporting and strengthening each other. Make things easy and do not make them difficult. Give glad tidings and do not scare people away. The rights of a Muslim over another Muslim are 6: to greet with peace, to respond to the sneezer, to accept an invitation to visit the sick, to follow the funeral procession, and to respond to the one who advises. The best wealth is contentment in the heart. Do not waste money excessively, for wasting money is the brother of extravagance. The best of charity is that given by a wealthy person, and start with giving to your dependents. Strive always to excel in virtue and truthfulness, for these two qualities will guide you to paradise. The truest form of wealth is a contented heart. Do not curse time, for Allah is time. A good word is charity. Keep your tongue moist with the remembrance of Allah. The best among you are those who learn the Quran and teach it to others. The reward for deeds depends upon the intentions behind them. The world is a prison for the believer, but a paradise for the disbeliever. Do not look down upon any Muslim, for even the most inferior believer is great in the sight of Allah. The rights of a Muslim over another Muslim are sacred: his blood, his wealth, and his honor. He who treads the path in search of knowledge, Allah will make his path to paradise easy.